Welcome to the Weather Guru podcast for September 21st, 2024. This is going to be a tropical update first today. And we're looking at one system here, 700 miles southeast of Bermuda, that's only given a 10% chance of development. A lot of dry air in place, and it's just a lot of conditions are not favorable for development. So it's just going to generally move northward at 5 to 10 miles an hour, not developing into anything else at all. So we do have another system in the Atlantic as well. We're going to get to that in the Caribbean, Northwest Caribbean, Yucatan Peninsula that could be forming on Tuesday or Wednesday of this coming week. We'll get to that in just 1 second. Current temperatures, high pressure firmly in control in the Midwest, upper Midwest, and the Southeast and the Mid-Atlantic. Temperatures in the 90s, 96 degrees Fahrenheit in Austin, 98 in DFW, 97 in OKC, 91 in Rockford, Illinois, 93 in Indianapolis, and 83 degrees over in Virginia. Now, we have temperatures warming. The first day of fall equinox is tomorrow, Sunday, 8:43 a.m., September 22nd, 2024. So we're getting in the fall time leaf peaking season here. Looking at the current National Weather Service hazards here, we just have a winter storm warning actually in effect for the panhandle of Texas and eastern New Mexico as well. Flash flood warnings above that, flood watches above that area as well. So this includes Amarillo, Pampa, Texas, down toward the eastern side of New Mexico, from Ruidoso, New Mexico, eastern of I-25 is the area that'll watch. We also have weather advisories in the High Rockies plains from anywhere if you come along the High Rockies, Vail, Breckenridge, the pass is there, Levelland Pass, and upwards toward west of Fort Collins there is a winter weather advisory there, as well as a freeze warning in effect for eastern Washington and the valleys there as well. Out west, we just have we just have coastal flood warnings there in effect for the Tidewater of Virginia into the Chesapeake Bay, eastern Maryland, eastern shore, and over toward Delaware and some of the bays around southern New Jersey down the shore there. There's a flood watch in effect there for you guys. That's what we have. But otherwise, it's pretty good. Now, looking at the current wind shear, you can see strong wind shear in the Gulf of Mexico, and that's why it's going to take some time for this system to develop, that everybody's saying in the Yucatan Peninsula, but it will develop. Dry air is in place right now in the Gulf of Mexico, all the way across Florida, Texas, and across the basin here, and there is dry air in effect into some of the favorable development zones east of the Bahamas and east of Bermuda, and also east of the Greater Antilles, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Anguilla, Virgin Islands. So that's what we have in place now, and that's why development has been slow to catch on, even though we've just passed the peak of the hurricane season. October is still a very active month as well, so we have to keep our guard up and timeline up as well. Now, once again, 60% chance of development in this region here that we're watching Tuesday and the Wednesday for some type of system to develop in this area here. Right now, it's a broad area of low pressure, a gyre, associated with the Central American gyre that develops a broad area of low pressure, but that's going to transition into some type of system here, and we'll see how strong it gets. It'll only have a couple of days to really get strengthened here in the Gulf. As you know, the Gulf of Mexico waters are still above 82 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's just a matter of time if we can have that chance to strengthen here. And in fact, somewhere anywhere between New Orleans, Mobile, Pensacola, all the way over to Panama City, Florida, I would definitely keep a close eye on the system as it progresses out of the Bay of Campeche, out of the northwestern Caribbean into the Gulf of Mexico. Anything can happen, anything is possible. We'll have to wait and see. There's another orange area, medium development here, east-west of the Cape Verde Islands here. We'll see what happens with that, but there's a lot of dry air out here with both of these systems here. And like I said before, the one that was 700 miles east of Bermuda, dry air's got that one and dry air's got that. So it's not so much the Saharan dust layer, it's the dry air and the trade winds that are coming blowing across it in the mid and upper levels. It's not allowing chance for development here. So we'll see what happens with that as well. So this has been your Weather Guru update for September 21st, 2024. Please be sure to subscribe to this channel for the latest updates tropically and or otherwise. Appreciate your support, guys. Talk to you very soon.